What is going on, guys? So today, this is probably going to be the second video going up today actually, but I just wanted to make this video because I had checked this before and I put it in a little folder for me to do other bookmarks. Just videos that I was planning on making. I just didn't have time to make right now. Well, I have time right now, but I didn't have time at the time. But so this one caught my eye and it made me want to pursue it because you guys seem to like the other video where it just said where I was talking about how the villager, it just seemed like it got pretty good feedback and did the view wise it did pretty well when I said the villager amiibo was being restocked. But so now apparently Nintendo is admitting that, I think this is coming just as a result of the villager amiibo, but the villager amiibo came as a result of this. Maybe I just didn't see the article before, but Nintendo admits they screwed up amiibo, promises to do better. That's awesome. Like, I don't know, it just sort of catches my eye because Nintendo usually doesn't do that, or just if they do, I don't see it. I don't see them ever like really apologizing for stuff. Like, I don't know, if they screwed up with a game, they're not gonna say, "Oh, sorry, we screwed up that game. We'll try to make it better." Other developers don't really do it. Like, I don't know how Microsoft would do it if like their console broke. Like they did it with the 360 overheating and stuff. Like, apologizing for that, but that's like a huge thing. This is a minor thing. The fact that Nintendo's apologizing for it they're going a step in the right direction, at least I think. But so I'm gonna read through this article and basically give you my opinions on it, and we're gonna read through the quote that Nintendo gave. So just seeing what they're saying and what they're saying they're gonna do to help fix it. It's no big secret that Nintendo has totally lunged the way. Sorry, I just skipped around. The way they handle amiibos, their line of plastic figurines based on iconic characters like Mario and Peach. Today, Nintendo is finally admitting there's a problem, and they're vowing to do better. And literally, that's all I need to read, and I just feel better. But I'm gonna keep reading because I won't. All I want to inform you guys, but ever since Amiibo first launched last year, customers have run into supply shortages and intense scalping. Oh my fucking god, scalping? No, scalping. I'm just trying to read this as fast as I can, and I'm just fucking up. Scalping for many of the rarest figurines, like Villager and Marth. Yeah, I want a Villager so fucking. I want the new Villager so he doesn't look like retarded, because the other one didn't really look too good. Like, the eyes were all fucked up. But this came in part because of a West Coast port labor dispute that crippled shipments of Asian products, which nobody could blame Nintendo for. Okay, I didn't know that actually. I thought it was just they planned that people weren't gonna buy the Villager amiibo as much as they were gonna buy the Mario amiibo, so they just didn't make a lot. That's what I thought it was. But if there's something about like just like the trading and somehow the US not wanting shipments from Asian products, I mean, you can't blame Nintendo for that. Yeah, a labor dispute. Okay, so that seems something like some union type thing where they shut it all down. Which nobody could blame Nintendo for, but people were infuriated by Nintendo's poor communication and seemingly out of touch amiibo advertising on social media. Yeah, they should have just released the or maybe they did. Again, I might be completely missing this, but Nintendo should have released something like, "Sorry, this is the reason behind it. We're working really hard to fix it." I mean, obviously they're doing that now, but it would have been helpful a while ago when people were still bitching and moaning about it. In a statement sent to Kotaku this afternoon, Nintendo of America apologized for amiibo shortages and for their awful communication, and they said they plan to, quote, make it easier for consumers to know when new amiibo are on the way. Okay, great. When I know that new amiibo are on the way, I just want the amiibo restocked. That's all I want. Here's the full statement. We appreciate the enthusiasm that our fans continue to show toward Amiibo. Sales for the product have exceeded our expectations. Yeah, I bet they didn't expect Amiibo to do that good. Because, I mean, everybody, even before, they're like, oh, it's just a cheap toy, it's not gonna do that great. And then you sort of see the implementation in Smash, and you see Wave Shine, Fox Amiibo, placing third in an entire freaking tournament, coming out of losers brackets. I mean, that's crazy. So like, these things do have a use, instead of just being a figurine that you need to unlock some other level in a game like Skylanders or Disney Infinity. We understand how frustrating it can be at times if consumers are unable to find certain figures, and we apologize for that. We're trying to meet the demands of our fans and consumers by increasing the amount of Amiibo we manufacture and ship to retail. We may continue to see consumer demand outpace supply levels for certain characters at times, but we will do our best to prevent that from happening. As our library of Amiibo continues to grow, some figures will be easier to find than others. We are constantly looking for the opportunity to reissue Amiibo, and are already making plans to bring back some currently out of stock Amiibo figures. I talked about this. You want to go check out the video, check out the other video. They're restocking the Villager Amiibo, and they're talking about restocking like Martha, all that other stuff. I'm not going to go into it because I already made a video about it. Just check. It's like 2 videos before this. Just go. I don't have too many videos up. Stay tuned for details. Nintendo plans to make it easier for consumers to know when new Amiibo are on the way through Nintendo press announcements, timely updates on our social media channels, and working closely with retailers. We remain committed to keeping Amiibo affordable and easy to access as a platform to enhance gameplay experiences. These plans include the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards that will become available at the end of 2015, and a free to download app for Wii U called Amiibo Tap. Nintendo Greatest Bits that launched on April 30th, 2015, and that lets consumers enjoy playable scenes from certain... Alright, what the fuck? These plan to include Animal Crossing Amiibo cards. So they're not selling the Amiibos, they're just selling a card that activates the same thing. That's fucking bullshit. I want the figurine. Alright, fine. Maybe you just get like the card, and then somebody's gonna find some workaround, like where they find a cheaper toy where you can get the toy and the card for around the same price of the Amiibo, and then you like stick the card in the Amiibo. But if I'm thinking this is what it is, where the card does the same thing as an Amiibo, that's fucking retarded. Just release more of the figurines. Maybe it's easier and cheaper. If the cards cost almost as much as the Amiibo, I'm gonna be pissed out my freaking mind. That's complete bullshit. They have to be at least like, because like the regular Amiibos are like $12. These have to be like $3, $4, $5. If it's over $5, just no way. That's fucking ridiculous. Holy shit. Holy freaking shit. Yeah, so I don't want to end the video on like a bad note with me getting angry. But like, come on, man, I don't want this bullshit. Don't put me in this position where I have to buy a card instead of your figurines. These figurines, despite all the crap they get, like the stupid Marth face, and I mean the villager eyes were pretty messed up. They're pretty good. Like they're pretty good figurines. They're pretty good quality. But damn, man, I don't want to buy a stupid ass card to do the same thing. Also, I'm gonna lose the card. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go do some more research into this. I will come at you with another video explaining the cards later. Cause I mean, I don't know this stuff. I assume other people don't know what the card necessarily means, so I'll try to make a video about that. But so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to be updated when I make new videos, and hopefully it shows up in your sub box. But other than that, peace.